Welcome to Eye on the Tigers News. I'm Abby Garrett.
And I'm Alexis Richer. Thanks for joining us for the news we've been following for you.
The U.S. military will deploy a new special operations force to Iraq to set up the fight against Islamic State militants who are unleashing violence and are determined to hold territory they have seized in Iraq and Syria. Defense Secretary Ash Carter told Congress on Tuesday. The introduction of the assault force puts U.S. combat boots on the ground in a more permanent role in Iraq and Syria for the first time in the year, plus fight against ICE. It comes as Republicans have called for more U.S. boots on the ground, while war-weary Americans stand divided about the prospect of greater military involvement. There currently are about 3,300 U.S. troops in Iraq, and President Barack Obama had previously announced he was sending fewer than 50 Special Operations Forces to Syria.
A measure blocking an Environmental Protection Agency rule for existing power plants was approved, 242 to 180, while a measure blocking a rule on future power plants was approved, 235 to 188. The votes come after the Senate approved identical motions last month under a little-used law that allows Congress to block executive actions it considers onerous. The measures now go to the White House, where they face almost certain vetoes. Just 4 Democrats sided with Republicans to support the measures, which fell far short of the numbers needed to override a veto in both the House and the Senate.
The FBI processed a record number of firearms background checks on Black Friday, the agency said Tuesday. The agency processed a record 185,345 background checks, roughly 2 per second, the same day that 3 people were killed and 9 others wounded in an attack on a Planned Parenthood office in Colorado. The agency received about 5% fewer background check requests on Black Friday in 2014, the FBI said. FBI background checks processed by the National Instant Criminal Background Check System are conducted for gun purchases from federally licensed deals and for permits to carry guns. A background check does not mean a gun was purchased, but manufacturers rely on the background check statistics as a measurement of the industry's health.
The release of squad car video showing a white Chicago police officer shooting a black teenager 16 times more than a year ago has set off a dramatic chain of events, from days of demonstrations to Mayor Rahm Emanuel's firing of the city police's superintendent. But it's unclear what will happen next. The U.S. Attorney's Office says it is still actively investigating the case. That raises a possibility that federal officials are looking into authorities' handling of the incident behind the initial shooting. Activists contend city and police department officials dragging their feet on the investigation and video release, and perhaps even sought to cover up what happened.
Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg and his wife said they'll devote nearly all their wealth, roughly $45 million, to good works in celebration of their new baby daughter, Max. Zuckerberg's wife, Priscilla Chan, gave birth to a 7-pound, 8-ounce daughter last week. But the couple didn't put out the news until Tuesday, when Zuckerberg posted it on, of course, Facebook. In the same post, Zuckerberg said he and Chan will commit 99% of their Facebook stock to such causes as fighting disease, improving education, and, quote-unquote, building strong communities.
Today's odd news of the day comes from Modesto, California, where a man's lucky hunch paid off when he won a $1,000 lottery prize and immediately bought more tickets, winning $10 million with one of them. California lottery officials say Rodney Meadows was out running errands November 23rd when he decided to pick up $30 California Lottery 30th Anniversary Scratcher tickets at a Modesto store. He won $1,000 on the first ticket he bought and decided to buy 3 more.
With a peek into an improving forecast, here's Morgan.
The weather so far this week could best be described as gray, and that's a description that may hold form for much of the remainder of the week before some improving weather comes for the weekend. In the short term, we can expect showers to persist for the rest of our Wednesday. Nearly a half an inch will fall. Temperatures, however, will remain unseasonably mild. We could reach 50 today. Thursday looks mostly cloudy as well, with rain shower in the morning, but becoming less numerous in the afternoon. Temps fall back a little into the low 50s. Friday, the clouds hang on, but we should dry out before some nicer weather comes in for the weekend. Both Saturday and Sunday looks dry. Mostly sunny and temps nearing 50. So great weather accepted for Saturday, which will be perfect for Christmas in Mexico. That's the weather. I'm Morgan.
With a quick look at what's going on in sports, here's Justice Dan.
Unbeaten Syracuse will play its first game as a ranked team on Wednesday night, hosting Wisconsin as part of the Big Ten ACC Challenge. The 14th ranked Orange, fresh off its win in the Battle for Atlantis tournament, will be televised on ESPN2 at 7:15 p.m. The Badgers, who advanced to the national title game last year, have struggled in their effort to replace 2 first-round NBA draft picks and just 4-3 this season. The Badgers have lost to Georgetown, Oklahoma, and Western Illinois. The Boston Red Sox and the AL Cy Young runner-up David Price have agreed to terms on a 7-year free agent deal worth $217 million. That's $30 million a year. The deal is the largest ever for a pitcher and is expected to be announced on Friday. Good luck to the Mexico boys swim team as they travel to New Hartford this afternoon for their season opener, and the reigning New York State champion wrestling team as they host Cortland tonight. Several teams are beginning their respective seasons this week and next, which lead us to the several athletes in our What We're Saying segment. What are you looking forward to most this upcoming winter sports season? That's all for sports. I'm Justice.
I'm excited because I think we have a good chance in sectionals, and we didn't lose any girls last year, so we have a lot of seniors, and I'm hoping that we can pull it together and make it to sectionals because we've been playing for a long time together.
Well, it's my first season, so I don't really know what to expect yet. We've only had like 2 weeks of practice. I'm hoping to have fun, and I'm just trying to stay in shape for like soccer, which is my main sport. But I don't know, just having fun with some friends.
Really excited just to be back with my team and to see everybody and hopefully myself succeed again this year, just like we did last year.
I'm excited because I can't wait to go to sectionals and win.
I'm excited about this swim season because we're training really hard and we're hoping to win sectionals again this year. And we're doing a lot of hard practices that I've never seen before, and we're furthering ourselves a lot faster than I've ever seen.
A quick glance at the calendar shows an important event for seniors and their parents. Mexico's annual financial aid night will be held tonight, Wednesday, beginning at 6:30.
SATs will be given this Saturday. The next SAT exam will be on January 23rd. That exam will be held at Mexico High School.
Christmas in Mexico is scheduled for this Saturday, with a variety of events taking place throughout the village.
Looking into next week, students will be off on Wednesday, December 12th, due to professional development for teachers.
That's it for us. For the staff of Eye on the Tigers News, I'm Abby Garrett.
And I'm Alexis Richer. Thanks for checking in with us. We'll be back at it again Wednesday afternoon. For the staff of Eye on the Tigers, have a great rest of your day.